Hello, I'm PGA Golf Professional Rich Scott, head golf pro at the beautiful Fox Run Golf Club in Johnstown, New York. Over the next several weeks, I'm going to bring to you my 15 weeks to better golf. It'll include exercises to help you play the best golf of your life. Welcome back to 15 Weeks to Better Golf. If you're a first-time visitor to our site, make sure you click back on our previous videos. And you'll see that last week we worked on the club pull-down stretch, the rotator cuff stretch, and the ABCs of golf. Today, we're going to work on our hips a little bit. We're going to work on getting a good shoulder stretch, and we're going to do that by using some surgical tubing that has a golf club handle on it. And if you're at home and you don't happen to have one of these, at the end of the video, we're going to show you where you can buy this product to make it easy for you to do these stretches at home. The first one is our pull stretch, okay? And the way we're going to do that today is we get it attached at the top of, mine here is my explainer. At home, you can attach it over the top of a door, or if you're outside, maybe even to the top of the golf cart. First thing we do is get our good golf stance, and we stay nice and athletic through here. We've got this behind us a little bit, coming up over the right shoulder. And the way we're going to do this stretch, we're going to keep a nice firm left side, and we're just going to pull through, and we're going to hold that stretch at the impact position. Okay? So let's do that one more time. Impact position, nice and solid. Do that for about 10 reps, and then I want you to switch sides. Make sure you always train and balance both sides of your golf swing. Same thing here. We're going to go ahead, and we're going to stretch out to impact position, hold it, and we'll get those 10 reps in with this side too. So we'll work on that at home, and if you do, I guarantee you'll play better golf. Let's talk a little bit about where you can purchase these products to use to make your training at home a little bit easier. If you have the time and the money, visit www.pullthing.com, and they have this whole setup with the golf grip and the surgical tubing and the mechanical device to be able to hook this over your door or hook it to just about anything. When I'm training, I hook it right to my explainer or to an eye hook in the ceiling somewhere to make it easy for me to keep training on a daily basis. But truthfully, if you have access to surgical tubing, which you can get this surgical tubing just about at any drugstore, or TheraBands, that's another thing you could use to do the same exercises, you probably save yourself a little bit of money, and again, you can hook these in your door, over the top of your door, maybe even around a door handle. So work these things at home, and I can't wait to see the results from 2015. And now that you've mastered the pull stretch, let's get right into stretching the hips a little bit, and then we'll talk about maybe firing the hips a little bit faster to help you hit the ball a little bit further. So here we go. We're still attached at the top of our apparatus here. We're actually going to work on stretching the hips today and the lower back a little bit also at the same time. So the same thing we did with the pull stretch, I want to get you out to impact position. At that point in time, let's just go ahead and fire the hips forward a little bit, stretch. Again, impact position, get those hips out there and hold that stretch. You're going to feel a little bit of pulling in the lower back, it's normal. Do this for about 10 reps. And I want you to work both sides too. So let's make sure we get over to the left side. Same thing, let's get to impact position and let's just fire those hips forward, okay? Try to get those to rotate towards the target a little bit. Do this and I guarantee you'll play the best round of golf of your life. And now that you've had the opportunity to work on the pull stretch and the hip turn stretch, we want to make sure that now we really bring everything together in this last one. And I like to do the drill called the fast fire. And what that does for you is it gets you really firing the muscles of the lower body and your hips especially quickly so that as you make your regular turn in golf, you're going to really get those hips through and hit the ball further. So we're going to do the same thing. We still have our surgical tubing here with the golf handle on the end of it. We assume our golf position again. We're going to get ourselves now, instead of pulling down first, we're actually going to fire the hips, pull through to impact position. Fire the hips, pull through to impact position. And this sequence and doing this will teach you how to get the lower body out of the way first and then allow your upper body to catch up. And as you do this, make sure, once again, we train both sides of the body. And for your right-handers, the left side is going to be a little bit more difficult, but same thing. We're going to get our hips to fire fast, impact position. Hips to fire fast, impact position. Do this, and I guarantee you will play the best round of golf of your life.